flow, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp, I turn my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more, people talking without speaking, people hearing without.
Welcome to my channel, Princess Petals and Fairy Dust Florals. Today we are going to be doing decorating a cake. Not with frosting, but with fresh flowers. Like and subscribe below. Share with a friend. If you have a design, boutique shop, or garden center you would like for us to highlight, shoot us a message and we would love to come out and visit. One of the things I like to do when I'm teaching this in my class to my students, I like to give them a little bit of the history, why we do what we do, where it originated from, as far as the history of floral. As I'm decorating, I'll just be shooting out what I consider good information, fun trivia facts about floral and why we put it on cakes, and let's get started. The first thing I like to do is prep all my flowers, get them cut. If I am the one that is decorating the cake with the flowers, I like to do all of this before I actually start placing the flowers in the position. Usually a bride will bring me a picture that she would like to have as far as what she wants the cake to look like. I always let the bride know that I cannot guarantee that exact color in flowers. I can pretty much get it almost exact, but Mother Nature has her own idea for floral color. So I always preface that when I'm meeting with a bride and letting her know, what do you want the flowers on your cake to look like? Do you have a picture? If she has a picture, I can pretty much duplicate that the bride has got envisioned in her mind, because if I just go and put the flowers on there, of course I'm going to make it beautiful. But if she has a vision, it's always good to have some kind of picture that she has that I can go by. Don't forget to like and subscribe below and share with a friend. Let's get started. Got to put on my glasses so I can see. I always start with just clipping the stems off short as possible. I try not to pierce the cake with stems, although sometimes it is necessary. You may want to remove any old petals. I always save them because they can definitely be used somewhere else. Wedding cakes date back to ancient Rome, when the weddings concluded with the groom breaking a loaf of barley bread over the bride's head. This symbolized fertility. And then the guests would pick up the crumbs, and they would scramble to do it. They would pick up the crumbs in order to take home because it symbolized good luck. The first wedding cake was made in the mid-17th century, although decorated cakes can be seen as far back as the Egyptians. The first decorated wedding cakes made their appearance during Queen Elizabeth's reign. Queen Elizabeth I. The first tiered wedding cake was made in the mid-17th century. The decorated cakes that made their first appearance during the reign of Elizabeth I had edible flowers with almond paste and were confectionery delights. It wasn't until when Charles II returned from exile in France to reclaim the English throne in 1660, he had a huge sweet tooth. He had an outside love for French pastry. And it was during this time that the king's chefs, they started icing the crust of the cakes. Up until then, it just had like a glaze on them of either almond paste or just a sugary paste on top. And apparently they were not very attractive. It was during this time that the chefs started to make little decorations on the cakes and add little trinkets. The actual boom of putting flowers on a cake really occurred between World War I and World War II because of the sugar rations. And there was a shortage of sugar. So instead of doing gum paste flowers and icing, the chefs started doing fresh flowers. And that is really where there was a big takeoff. There are many different designs and styles that you can do as far as decorating your cake. Today, cakes have gotten so elaborate and creative, and I will scroll a couple of different cake designs across the screen so you can just see how many different styles there are nowadays. I would like to specifically thank Main Street Cake, Custom Cake Studios, and Cupcakery. She was absolutely fabulous in providing a cake for me and just doing simple icing on it. So if you are in the Burlington area, definitely drop in. She has beautiful cakes. And she does phenomenal work. So definitely stop by Main Street Cupcake in Burlington, North Carolina. If there are any designs, floral shops, boutiques, or garden centers you would like for us to highlight on our channel, definitely shoot us a message and we would love to come out and visit and talk floral. Like and subscribe below, and until next time, sparkle on.
And no one dare disturb the sound of silence.